Good everybody, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm gonna work on changing out a door handle on the Jeep TJ. Now, what you gotta do is worry about getting the door panel off the outside first. And there is 3 screws on the outside, 2 for the handle, and then you gotta remove the crank as well. To remove the crank, it's easy if you have this tool. You need to fit it. I'll show you once I get it off. I lined it, push it, heard that clip, pull it off. You can see it in there. You want to align this tool to go underneath this plastic. As you can see, it pushes it out. So remove that, and then I'm going to remove everything else. So I'm just removing all the fasteners now so I get this door panel off. I think someone over time kind of lost all the parts and decided they're just going to stick in whatever they had that would fit. That seems to be the situation in today's video. One thing, you do not need to remove the screw from the inside door handle. You can leave that one in. Stay in. So now, it's a couple tabs. Get your fingers underneath there, pull them up. Slide this part of the door up. It's kind of a pain to get this piece off. There we go. So now need to remove these 4. I'm gonna say this right now in case anybody's doing this. These doors were brought to me. This would actually be easier doing it on the vehicle instead of off the vehicle. Just because I'm doing it on this table, don't try to do it that way because it's actually harder. And then peel this plastic back to get access. So I'm going to give you a good view on how this works. With the door, it'll be a little bit tighter. But as you can see, when it's tight like this, that's how that spring latch works. And you would have to probably get in there somehow, lift it up, and that's how those latches work. Now for video purposes, it's gonna be pretty hard to see. Let's try to, whoops, lost my light. We'll try to get resituated in there. So there's a tab that you need to lift up like that. These are on both sides. So lift that tab up and then slide that lock out. Right now, I'm gonna have to get my hand in there to pull that out. So get in there with your hand. I'm gonna pull this tab out. And then I'm not gonna see anything but my hand go in there, but just trying to get my sausage fingers. Pulled one out. I'm not gonna be able to get any video footage of this side just because where it is. So you see that cotter pin right there, that has to be removed. And then right over here, I'm gonna try to get the light back down and around there. Whoops, get out of the way. And there's that other tab. This is where it's handy to have somebody with small hands to get in there. There's that pin, and then it gives you, hopefully you can see some better access to that lock right there. You got to lift that tab up and slide out. So the other lock is out. This is what I mean by it'd be easier if the door was still on and then you just pull it out. So you're gonna put this in. You got to make sure that the latch goes towards the rod. and then slide it in place. So this is where you got to be good at dexterity to feed that piece around, usually with 2 fingers, and then try to get it in place, and then slide it down. I'm gonna switch the other hand. I can get a grip. Oh, there we go. There you go. That side's in. There's one in. Then I'm gonna get that side in before I put the arm back on. Same thing. You gotta have some dexterity. It's pretty tight in there. Fish that around. Come on. I don't know how well you're going to see, but you want to make sure that tab is locked into the teeth to make sure it can't come back out. Now I'm going to put this rod back in. So I use the cotter pin on there, and that seemed to hold better because I don't really trust the integrity of that anymore for how rusty it is. And before I put everything back together, I want to put this rod back in place. And now, bolt that up. There's the old ones right there, and there is the new ones installed. Of course, this is not 100% finished. You would have to probably adjust that long rod to make sure that it opened properly, but unfortunately I just got the door, so I can't do that part. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video of installing the outside door latch. Now, of course, I did my best, but you cannot film inside because of the lack of space. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you'll be able to figure it out. I'll see you guys in the next one.